Alright, well, what we got going on right here is one of McFarlane's most rarest fucking action figure they made. Or should I say, made but never got to release. Way back in 95, 96, Todd McFarlane took off the X-Files, one of the biggest properties of the time. Now, along with favorites like Scully, Fox, there were a few other tie-in figures that tied into the film. The truth is out there. The X-Files movie, you know, the first one. And what's really cool is on the TV series that actually continued. It said to be continued next in a theater near you, and you had to go to the movies to watch it. So anyway, this figure in question is called the Fireman. What you're seeing here is the red version. This is one of the most collectible ones, supposedly. If you're looking at it online, it is, I'll tell you that. The most collectible one. The most expensive one. This is a secondary one. Now, these figures were actually pretty cool. But the coolest thing about them was that these translucent figures replicated the victims in the film, which had been taken over by an alien entity, the black oil, and it gets inside your body and whatnot. So these figures were in cryogenic cases. There were two released. I showed you both. They came standalone figures with their own little case. The second ones were actually included with Scully, Moner, you know. All of them were translucent, but you could see something inside. Not only can you see bones and organs and a spine, but if you were to look really close inside, this shows. And like right here, that's the legs, that's the knees drawn up, those are the arms, and there's a head right there. So you can't tell, but inside this was the embryo alien. Yes. There's an alien inside there. There's this little eye peeking out. You see that? These figures were cool. Now, what I'm talking about here, though, is something altogether different. You see, when these figures came out, they were considered to be so gross, they were left sealed up inside the silicone, never to be taken out at all, and forgot about. Not talked about. They just fucking shined it on. Never mind. Don't worry about the alien inside. Now, although there were two different sculpts, two different figures, one series of the corpses, the ones in the little body bags, didn't have any aliens inside of them. These two did. Your old Uncle Gene has both of them. We're going to be doing something here pretty quick. And on that note, I'm going to leave you with this.
The presence of what appears to be a cardiopulmonary system, heart and lungs, all identifiable, within a mass of white string-like tissue that doesn't appear to correspond to human physiology. Examination of the chest cavity confirms the presence of what appears to be a cardiopulmonary system, heart and lungs, all identifiable, within a mass of white string-like tissue that doesn't appear to correspond to human physiology.
You heard the man. Aliens.